Hi, Collective. Welcome to Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe. I am going to be your tarot card reader for the evening. Thank you for choosing my channel. This is just a general collective reading. Only take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, just let it fly. I'm a visionary. I'm a seer. You can categorize that as somewhat psychic, but I kind of see beyond the. I can see things energetically. I'm a truth speaker, so I am only going to guide you with love and light. This is where tarot card is where we're going to use the spiritual tool to be able to give us a clarity and truth in order for us to move forward in this journey, and just whatever we are looking at success at and whatever we're focused on and building on. This is what we're doing. This is a channel where we are going to move forward with love and light. I don't do any negative energy, toxic spells, anything like that. I don't. I want each and every one of you to be successful. I want you to be happy. I want you to have the freedom, the peace, and the happiness that you've been fighting for oh so long. You deserve it. We all deserve just to be at peace and happy. Um, the blessing is that we get to wake up each and every single day and make the best decision for ourselves in regards to my will, my resiliency, my confidence, and my determination, right? You guys, I just did a reading on Facebook and TikTok. So I am. This reading is for the LGBT community. Whether you're heterosexual, homosexual, we're not going to cast any judgment here. People are who they are. I we're going to let people be who they want to be in regards to them. I'm not here to change the fate. I'm not here to reveal any secrets or anything like that. I'm not here to hurt or harm anybody. I just want to be able to prepare you of what's to come and things that you can't see, things that are unknown, and sort of give you the clarity and the insight that you may need to move forward in your journey. So let's go ahead and tap in. I've already prayed. I'm spiritually cleansed. My energy. Hold on, collective. Let me pay off these cards. Okay. So we are high vibing over here. We're always going to stay positive, positive mindset. Because when I have a positive mindset, I can do positive things and get positive outcomes. Don't get it twisted. Um, Thank you for watching me. If you are watching me, hopefully you are giving me permission to um, be able to read on your energy. If not, you can just move forward. I have brothers and sisters that are spiritually gifted as well as me. They are far much, have more people and everything like that. I'm not searching for the people. I'm just here to use these spiritual gifts to deliver the message. All right, collective. Let's lock in on what's going on in your world. And again, this is for the LGBT community, or if you have the tendencies, or yada, it don't matter. Just take this reading as it resonates, even if you just like watching my channel. Please like, share. Well, you really don't have to share. I don't know. Like, share, subscribe, I guess. I don't ask anybody to donate to my channel. But if you'd like to donate to my channel, the only thing I would ask to donate is that you do something good for somebody that deserves it, okay? Spirit, ancestors, divine, most high, universe, ascendant masters, archangels of the known and the unknown, gods and goddesses, angels of the north, south, east, west, give me the truth and clarity. I open up my vessel to low vibrational, high vibrational spirits to use me to be able to deliver the messages you want me to deliver the message. Okay, let's tap in. Oh, wow. Almost like the same cards coming back out. Okay. Mm. Alrighty, oh boy, here we go. I have four cards came out in this drawing. I have the Nine of Cups. Let me turn. I have the Nine of Cups in reverse. I have the Sage of Cups. I have the Five of Wands in reverse. I also have the Hermit. The name of the song that's playing on my music is Nivea, Nivea. I hope it's you. Um, okay, Nine of Cups in reverse. The first card normally generalizes the present moment. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, this symbolizes that the reality for you has sat in to where it's not making you happy. Um, you thought the people, I'm sorry, I'm turning my music down. You thought the people, places, and things that you invested in was going to make you happy. And right now, you're just feeling like these people, places, and things that you have been investing in your time, your energy, yourself. You've been sacrificing of yourself, and it's causing you to feel like you're not getting anywhere. It's making you feel like it's challenging your confidence, your self-esteem. It's making you feel the energy of lack. And I'm gonna tell you how you feel like, and you can't tell me that I'm wrong here, right? You ever been with that? And this is collective if you're watching me. It is in that moment, right, when you have no money and you're broke. It is that feeling, that emotion right there when you don't have that money to where it makes you feel discouraged, right? Because things are not working out in your favor. You're not having the money, the success, the stability, and everything you want, and your heart is bigger than your mind, right? Because it is the desires of your heart, the things that you want the most that you don't have, and the lack of money seems to be the most important on your mind right now because it it's what you felt is going to bring you stability. The Sage of Cups. The Sage of Cups signifies that you move logically and not emotionally, and you fight for the things that you want logically, but it doesn't make sense emotionally. And that's kind of why you're taking, you're self reflecting on how you thought logically that things made sense of the decisions you made and the choices you chose, that was going to make you happy, turning out that there was something going on with you that you did not make the right choices. The Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse signifies that because you have not made the healthy choices, what I'm saying is that you didn't choose to invest your time, your energy, your money, your spirituality, your resources, your knowledge. You did not take the time to invest in the things that wanted to build in with you. It takes people to build. It takes places to build. It takes the right things to build. But I have to be able to be in the right mindset to make these ample choices in order to grow mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, to have the success and stability that I want. You, sir, ma'am, I don't know who this is yet, but my cards will tell me. Um, you chose not to put in the work with people, places, and things that could have, because we don't know the outcome of any situation. Um, it was in that moment, I think fear caused you to have a lack of faith, in which you just logically chose to move how you move, even though it wasn't a logic and emotional decision. You just chose to logically move in the direction that, served you the best. I'm to the hermit. Um, the hermit, let me give you the example of the hermit, right? Now, the hermit yeah, right. If I take the time to, let's say, I want to be successful, right? I want to have a career in something. I would have to take the time, the money, and the resources in order to take the classes. Well, sign up for classes, take the classes, study, do homework, take final exams in order to move towards my career. To have, if I wanted to be a millionaire, right? You have dreams, you have big dreams, right? But somehow a sense of a loss of direction on your dreams because you feel like you've been misguided. And the reason why is because instead of using your resources um, to have this career and taking the steps to build upon this career to be the success and be the millionaire, it's almost like you making a different decision. You make the decision to, let's say, instead of go to school, you said, I'm not going to do none of that because I don't see the benefits of this, right? Let me go to the convenience store and buy a lottery ticket because I might get lucky and win $1 million, right? So instead of you wasting time of not doing something that would require you to put in the work, you decided to want to get things the easy way by going to the convenience store, buying a lottery ticket, and then only to find out that you didn't win. There was nothing. And now it's almost like you're in a place to where now you have to do some figuring out in your situation. Uh, Again, I just said this in a reading on Facebook and TikTok on, it's almost like you're in a crossroads of what to do next, because whatever has gotten you to this point has not panned out to the best in your favor. And now you're just like in a crossroads of taking one road that you don't know where it may lead, or taking another road and still not knowing where it leads, but holding on to the thoughts of what your present moment looks like and how it how it came to happen for you to be in the present. So it's a lot of self-reflection here. It's also the fear and the challenge of not knowing which direction to take. No, spirit, ancestors divine, show me what I need to see. Oh wow. Mm. So I got the Five of Swords to the Moon. Hold on, let me turn off my light so you guys can really see these cards. Five of Swords to the Moon. So somehow you kind of walked away, and this is same sex, right? Um, you walked away. You did not invest in a loving situation that was for you. Something to where you and somebody else could have built, and grew something together to build a foundation together. It was like you were, instead of loving a person, you were competing against that person. You wanted to feel as if you were the winner and the other person was a loser because there could only be one winner. But yeah, at the same time, in your heart, truly in your heart, in deepest down inside, you really connected with this person. You kind of understood this person. You resonated a lot. This person also came in like a bundle, like a cat with a ball of yarn, right? Very playful. But it made you happy. It made you feel some type of way. And I think the confusion is because um this said person that came into your life that made you feel happy also intimidated you at the same time. Um, Again, what turned out to be a loving situation turned out to be a competition that only you was playing and the other person walked away. Spirit, what else? Spirit, Spirit, divine universe, ancestors, show me what else I need to see. Please show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see in spirit. Give me the truth and the clarity in this situation. Mm. Again, I have the Four Cups. So with the Four Cups, at that time, you had a lot of people wanting to work with you in some way, shape, form of action. You had people in there, um, just surrounding you. Um, you felt very positive. You felt very insightful. You felt like the people that was around you were the ones that were going to help you become successful, help you get to where you needed to be or where you wanted to be in life. And so you worked with these people, you invested in these people. Um, Something of somehow people seen were attracted to you in some way, shape, or form, but you were looking at these people as people that you could work with. What else, Spirit? So, did you use your attraction to get what you wanted, and make these people, like, because these people admired you? Um, Spirit said infatuated with you. They were very infatuated with you. Um, and they were willing to offer you what you thought you wanted, right? Yeah. Mhm. And so now the Two of Swords. So you are praying right now. You are doing a lot of self reflection. You are meditating. Um, Somehow you are looking for guidance and answers in regards to your current situation. The reality kind of looks rough right now for you. Um, a lot of things just don't seem to be working out like you planned on them to, or like how you wanted them to. Um, you're seeming very hopeful and optimistic um, about the changes that can be made within you. Because you know, within you, you changing from within, it's going to change the reality on the without, like on the outside of you. But you do realize that there are some changes within you that must be made. Not have to be, not need to be, but you're telling me it's a necessary must that I change something. You're changing something. What are you changing, Spirit? What is this person changing, Spirit? Show me what this person is changing. You want to change time. You want to take back time. Eight of Pentacles. You want to, if you can go back in time and change it, you would. And it fell on the competing with somebody that loved you, somebody that wanted to work with you. So you want to go back and change time with the person that you wanted to work with, somebody that you cared for, that cared for you. But instead of caring for a person, you were competing for a position. It's like you were competing. You were competing for a certain position that the other person was not competing with you for. The other person was just trying to be a friend, show up for you like you needed somebody to show up for you. But again, you competed with somebody, but worked with other people, and it left you in reverse. No not it's not grounded, it's not centered, it's not stable, it's not um it's not nothing, it's not nothing to be proud of, basically. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's not nothing to be proud of. It's like it is like to be like that, as in, if looking into the future, what the future would look like for you, you're seeing that, are you like meant to always be working so hard and giving so much of yourself that you lose out on the things that you should have had access to, that you should have invested in, that you should have given some form of time, attention, and opportunity um, to see where it would have taken you. Because this is what I'm looking at. This is an old man. This will be an old man who's working on clocks, which tells time, meaning you have allowed time to pass you by, and it seems like all you do is work, and it's not getting you anywhere. You may pay bills, you may take care of home, family, who, whatever it looks like for you. It just feels like it's the same repetitive routine, and it's not making you happy. What else, Spirit? Show me what else, Spirit. So the people that you work with are the same ones who tore up the show, is what you're telling me. You feel like the people that you worked with were only there to hurt you, to set you back. Um, you feel like you invested wrong into the wrong people. And I can feel the inner turmoil inside of me, the anger, the hostility. Um, I'm feeling this card. I can feel like the anger built up inside of you to where it's either like fight or flight energy. Um, oh my God. Like I'm hearing, how could you? Why would you? Why did you? Right? Um, let okay. So let me help you, right? If you're open to feedback, let me help you. Let's break this down, right? Why could you? Why would you? How come you did, or how did you? Um, Let me tell you something. You have free will. Every choice you make, right, whether it's logical or emotional, is a conscious choice that you make in regards to self. Now, everybody has their own decision making device, and everybody has free will. Um, mm, Life is not granted to anybody to be easy. Um, Life does come with challenges and obstacles and adversity. Life comes with dealing with a lot of things that we don't want to deal with, right? Um, Life also comes with beauty, peace, happiness, right? When I come to find beauty, peace, and happiness at one point in my life that I invest in, does not mean that it's going to bring me happiness, peace, and freedom for the rest of my life. Um, Things expire, time runs, things do expire, things get old, things get worn out, things change. Even us, we are not meant to stay the same. As humans, we evolve, we grow, we have understanding, we go through the things and we learn from them. Um, the reason why you, and I'm going to say purposefully, chose the decision that you made to compete with somebody that wanted to see you win in the first place, but you allowed to work with other people that were only there to destroy you. You chose that. Honestly, you didn't. You chose that. And this is the reality. You chose that. That is what you wanted. And to think that you were gonna gain some sort of success and accolades and be seen on the stage in lights, camera, action, and that would be the perception of people, places, and things, right? Because you believed so much in people, places, and things. Um, you could have been dealing with some sort of insecurity, some sort of falsehood, um, trauma, even. Um, could have happened to you, into which, you know what I'm saying, you're really cautious about who you invest in, what you invest in, and if it's anything that's going to bring you that success and like that, I mean, who wouldn't make a decision to choose self over anything, right? But let me stop you there for a second. So I'm gonna need you to check yourself, right? Because your integrity was to harm somebody else. You wanted to compete with somebody else. You wanted to be the winner of a situation, and everybody that lives, breathes, and walks, we are all winners. Um, I don't know if this is a complex you have, some sort of issue about winning, but everybody is destined to win. The Most High, or whatever entity you subscribe to, you have believe, um, we are known by faith. We run by faith in something And so everybody, all mankind have that faith that success comes in the way that they see, humans see the experience of success. But for you to want to compete with somebody about somebody's ideas and behaviors and beliefs and morals and values, because they're successful and you're not that person and where they are, you want to compete to go surpass that. Um, in a competition, there's always going to be the winner and there's always going to be a loser competing. Did you ever think about what if you would lose and how that would make you feel? And because right now I can see you, and it's okay every now and then if you cry, it's okay. You can go ahead and cry. Um, it is heartbreaking. Um, that selfish choices, self decisions lead to selfish consequences. But take it as a lesson we'll learn, and move on. What else, Spirit? I have the Two of Cups in reverse to the Six of Swords in reverse. Confirmation to the Ace of Pentacles. What? Okay. So you decided to stay committed. You decided to stay committed to people that weren't even equal to you. Whenever you commit to people, places, and things, it has to be equally yoked, right? Because if you come how you show up, you have to be able to um, surround yourself with like minded people. Um, you, sir, ma'am, however you identify as, you didn't surround yourself with like minded people. You surrounded yourself with people that mirrored the same energy as you, that kept you stuck for so long. And your innermost desire, the one wish that you really wanted, because this was your goal, right? Your goal was this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, you wanted this. You wanted to be grounded. You wanted to be mentally in check with moving forward in the direction. You wanted things to look good. And by things looking good, because you wanted them to look good, they were going to make you feel good, right? At the same time, you weren't ready to deal with the obstacles and the challenges after feeling good in these situations. Um, but your heart's desire said, keep being around these like minded people because it's going to bring you the Ace of Pentacles, which was, again, grounded, intuitively seeing, learning, knowing, a leader. The Ace of Pentacles is somebody that is a leader, somebody that focuses on truth and clarity of any situation. And anything you put your mind to, you become successful at it, right? um, Whatever that is, when you put your mind to it, become successful, it brings you the abundance of success. But here you surrounded yourself with like-minded people, people that wanted to compete, people that wanted to compare, people that wanted to prove something. Um, and so it it allured you to stay in this environment because it matched the same energy for this Ace of Pentacles. But I need you to kind of tell me intuitively, tell me one person that competed for something um, that got the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, sure, you could win an accolade, you could win a trophy, um, but you don't win for life. You just win in that moment. You don't win overall. Isn't the objective in life is to end up as the victor? You know what I'm saying? And not a victim. I mean, because this is a victim of your own circumstances, of your own choices, of your own free will, all because you wanted things to look like this. Hmm. Okay. Spirit, what else do you have? Oh, the Star in reverse to the Six of Pentacles sideways. Okay. This is not you listening to intuition. This is not you seeing things from a clear perspective. Maybe it's the fantasy or the illusion of things. I don't know what's going on with you emotionally. Emotionally and mentally being smart about it. But by being smart about it, you have to have a heart to be smart about the decisions you make. Because things that you feel from the heart have to make sense logically, and things that make sense logically have to make sense emotionally in order for that to work out as a positive investment. You, sir, ma'am, however you identify, um, you do not. You move impulsively. You move recklessly, almost like act now, think about the no, okay, act now, feel the consequences later, and not care about who you step on to get it. And the Six of Pentacles, like you have money coming in, but as fast as money comes in, it's going right back out. It's like leaving you stuck in the same position that you're unsure how to figure out. Well, like you told me, you are self-reflecting on why things aren't just growing for you. Well, let's see why things are not growing for you. Could it be one, you tried to compete for something that probably possibly wasn't even destined to be on your journey? Could it be two, you work with people that mirror the same energy and compete and compare and prove? Let's see. Hmm. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Everything you invested in, you you looked at things from a superficial standpoint, right? You love the fact of having superficial things, um, but see, those things expire. And when those things expire, it's always you want something more, something more, something more. If you deal with some sort of addiction as well, it's always going to be something more, something more, something more, right? It's never it's never satisfying when you have a lack mindset, because a lack mindset would only bring you to compete and always want more, right? And it's a lack mindset. It really is. But don't you know things wear out, things get old, things get replaced. Things don't always work out the way we want them to, because the time has run its course. You, sir, you are okay. Number one, you, sir, ma'am, you are being used for money. You're really being taken advantage of. Um, you see things on a superficial level. So giving may be your pet peeve because you'll be seen as a provider. It's also making you feel some type of way because you're being seen as it. But let me ask you, sir, ma'am, how are you truly feeling? And because always spending your money, always providing, always doing, um, you're not feeling so happy. hmm Ace of Cups in reverse. You don't have the support. You don't have the people that really pour into you to make you feel like you're really that person. Um, you may be just like working a lot out the way, staying to yourself, um, just living in the best way you know how. Um, you may have some form of, you may smoke cigarettes, you may smoke weed, uh, just to chill out, just to calm down. Um, you bust your butt at work too. You work hard, and for the little pennies that you get, and it turns right out, it goes towards rent, bills, family, um, whatever you do to chill out. But it just feels like it's not bringing you the success you want. And you definitely look back at the person you competed with and you see this person further than you or away from you, like far away from you. You want to be where this person is, but you're stuck over here having to be responsible for like the home, the family, the the bills, the um people wanting the superficial things that you want. It's like you're stuck there too. Not that you're stuck there. You keep yourself stuck with the lack mindset. When you know better, you do better. Sometimes the best thing to do is walk away from situations that we love the most. That's the hardest thing to do. But I promise you, there is a blessing in disguise to walk away from the things that just don't resonate with you anymore, that keeps you financially, mentally, emotionally blocked from the life you really want for yourself. What is that spirit? Mm-mm-mm. Seven of Wands. Mm-mm-mm. It's somehow like you going through a storm and you're trying to fight it. And you're trying to get through the day, another day, and it's feeling like, time is being wasted. Mm-hmm. Seven of Wands to this, I see you, I can see you energetically real clear. You feel like you're not getting anywhere. You feel like there's no rewards, there's no success, there's no come up, there's not like really okay, so you're questioning what's benefiting you, right? Um, something's breaking your heart too. Something about you being heartbroken. Um, you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak as well. Um, childhood heartbreak, emotionally childhood heartbreak. Something that hurt you. You think back at the past. You reflect on the past a lot. Um, you don't tell, you don't tell people your business and how you really feel. You may be quiet too. You may be a loner. hmm You, you like you'd rather just be alone. Oh, you feel like this is your karma. You feel like the sense of the loss of direction, the loss of your dreams, the loss of your goals, the loss of the superficial things that you wanted the most. You feel like you feel the lack of it, and so that lack of it, that lack mindset is making you feel lost. um so excuse me, sir, ma'am. The Most High told me to ask you this question. Then if you feel so much lack and loss, then how would you know to have something to be grateful for it? mm. I could never give you anything because you're never grateful for it. You always take advantage of the opportunities I give to you, and now you want me to come and help you get out of this situation, and you can't even help yourself by being grateful for the blessings that I send you. Why should I send you another blessing? Why should I give you another opportunity when all you do is you just throw it away? That came from your ancestor. One of your ancestors sent that. Uh, you disappoint me. You made me sad. You hurt me, and I love you. I try to give you what you want. You just throw it away. You are. I am going to make you see what you should have seen from the beginning. You're going to learn this lesson, or you're. Oh my God! What lesson, Spirit? What lesson? What lesson? You're going to learn a lesson because I tried to give it to you and you threw it away. Oh, you threw it away. Mm, mm, mm. Selfish. Very selfish of you. Mm. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Yes, you were selfish. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. You were very selfish and you were blinded by the truth of your reality. Yes, you were. Nine of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords. You hurt. You were wanting the things that you wanted the most, and you were willing to hurt people, places, and things to get what you wanted. Oh my God. What am I reading? What am I reading? Wow, the Magician is in reverse. You did not stand in your power. You did not stand in your truth. You did not stand in the direction of what things really were because you wanted to manipulate how things looked instead of coming to terms with the reality. It was a false sense of reality for you, and you lived in it. You sure did. What is that? Oh my God! In reverse. Youth of Pentacles. You're aging too. You are aging at a fast pace too. Aging really fast. Youth of Pentacles. This is somebody that is young spirited, free flowing on the inside. And here you are. You're aging faster because you're stressed. You're like going through a lot of mental issues, a lot of mental breakdowns, these patterns, um and you're aging faster because you're allowing yourself to be caught up in a cycle of repeating this same life daily. There's no happiness, there's no joy, There's no peace, there's no harmony, there's no abundance, there's no stability. There's, I mean, there is, but is it enough to make you feel any better about yourself than what you felt yesterday? Mm, I mean, I'm not here to judge, to each their own, but maybe when you know better, you do better. When you want different, you make the choice, the decision to do something different. So, Spirit, what else? It is you keeping yourself in the same routine. Mm, the Youth of Wands. Sideways. Okay. I just spoke about this. The Youth of Wands. The Youth of Wands is just being so excited. The this is the Page of Wands, right? The Page of Wands is having this youthful heart, youthful mindset, having these creative ideas and the direction, and the so many beautiful things that you can do to, to create the life you've always wanted for yourself. Um, it is the opportunity to like take a leap of faith into the unknown. Even though you don't know what you're going to expect, you're going to have the strength, the confidence, the determination to take this leap of faith, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it's going to make you happy, bring you success, and however, right? But the Youth of Wands is coming out sideways. um you right now are at a crossroads, of the direction that you are trying to go. You could feel lost, confused, you could be puzzled. Uh, you're still looking back at the past. Mm, you're still looking back at this. You are looking back at the past and you're holding on to the past when you should be releasing the past and just moving forward with your life, even in your present. If your present moment is unhappy, that means you got to release something, because everybody deserves to be free, happy, successful, abundant, stable. And if you are in a situation that's weighing you down, baby, you got to drop that anchor. Mm-hmm. Confirmation. To thine own self be true. But are you really being true to yourself, or are you really believing the thoughts that of what your mind is telling you of what reality is supposed to be like? You could be controlling too. Controlling and stubborn. Very controlling and stubborn. You remind me, I'm hearing Usher, you remind me of someone I once knew. Hmm. You do. You do. You remind me of someone I once knew. I don't know that person no more now. Three of Wands. See? Look at you. Three of Wands. You're staying in a situation that's unhappy. And look how hard look, you're staying in a situation that's making you unhappy. And look how much work you're putting into something that's making you unhappy. Look. Mm, mm, mm. Um, you could be having issues with alcoholism as well too. You could be having outbursts while intoxicated. Um, you're really allowing your emotions to come out when you're around people, places, and things when you're intoxicated. Um, because if you weren't intoxicated, you wouldn't be able to express yourself, and you don't think people will understand. So when you're drunk, they call you crazy and they say all sorts of things to you. Like, it's just putting a bad taste in your mouth. You have a really bad taste in your mouth, and you're still in this competition energy. Uh, but the truth of the reality is like, you're telling yourself in your heart, like, you're losing. You're losing a battle. But yeah, you're still just living. Hmm. Temperance. You are very much so in balance right now. Hmm. And you want a new beginning. You You want to be a leader. You want to be the guide. You want to be the spiritualist. You want to be the successful. You want to be the abundant. You want to be the most powerful. You want to be the most creative. You want to be seen and put on a pedestal and who you think you're supposed to be and blah, 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 blah. On and on and on and on and on and on and on. Um, all superficial. Again, still superficial, and not thinking of how about I work on being free from being like in a cycle of having to provide for everybody, and being free from people that always want to take from me, and being free of being stuck in situations I don't even care to be in anymore. Um, Instead of being the follower, because you listen to other people, you follow behind other people. You also listen to other people, try to you feel like these people love you to guide you in the direction you need to go, but instead they've guided you to the pits of hell, and to where each and every one of you are all suffering in silent. Nobody's talking about it. It could be a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting going on right now, especially when bills are due, especially when something is needed, especially when something is going on. And even then, people are looking at you when people actually have it in their pocket to be able to do it for themselves. So basically, they're codependent on your stability. They're codependent on your money. They're codependent on your illogical thinking that life is the way it is. Baby, they are playing you. You are being played to the utmost fullest. And deep down in your heart, you want a new beginning. You want to escape from these people. You really want to beat these people up. You're furious. You're mad. And then even the person you have been competing with in the past is outshining you, making you feel inadequate. So now, not only do you want to hurt them, you also want to come back to this person you competed with and hurt this person's feelings for outdoing you. God, what kind of energy are you in? You are in a crazy mindset right now. Crazy. And alcohol, listen, alcohol gonna get you beat up and in jail, so be careful. Be very careful, sir, ma'am, because alcohol, you're going to go off on the wrong person, and alcohol is going to get you beat up and in jail. And with a court case. Sorry about that. So now you want to go to being, now you want to go to from being unhappy to miserable because you want to impulsively react off of your emotions. Okay. Okay. When excuse me, sir, ma'am, I got a question. And this is from Chloe to you. You know, I send you love and light, right? I wish you the best. I hope you find success and whatever else you're looking for, right? But how could you be mad at the decisions you made and then want to fight other people over the decisions you made? Can you help me make that make sense? Could you purposefully and successfully executed your choices. And now you're mad and you want to fight people because of the decisions you made. Help me make this make sense. Let's clarify. Let's clarify why this person wants to attack everybody else for their wrong decisions, that they're unhealthy. I'm not going to say wrong. Let's just say unhealthy. For this person's unhealthy choices that this person made. Why, Spirit? No. Let me pull out my other chart. I'm about to read you. Spirit, energetically, why would this person be mad, wanting to fight people for the choices that this person made? And somebody keeps calling you an idiot. You're not an idiot either. Or stupid. Whatever somebody's saying about you, it's not true. And other people's perception of you is not your reality. But somebody's calling you stupid or an idiot, and you're not stupid and you're not an idiot. You may just make unhealthy choices, but you're not stupid and you're not an idiot. And don't ever listen to anybody that wants to talk about you or put you down or make you feel any type of way, because that's not your reality. That's not who you are. Okay. Spirit, show me why this person wants to fight the people around them. Okay. The Magician in reverse to the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Pentacles to the Magician in reverse. So somebody offered you some sort of investment where you could work with somebody and build an opportunity of success, right? Um, it was supposed to bring you some sort of good opportunity. It was supposed to make you abundant, wealthy, everything like that, right? But you were told to um you you were told to reject this offer and to choose something else because it you were told uh, it wasn't going to bring what you wanted. Is that the way you looked at it, or did somebody tell you this? I'm not sure yet, but the cards will see. To the Four of Cups, this was you not listening to intuition, not really seeing things for what they really are. Um, it was almost like it was a pivotal point for you because you wanted to go places and do things at your reckoning, at your pace. Um, with some people that kind of wanted to pull you towards that. Show me, Spirit. Show me. Oh my God, reversals. Jesus. Okay. Seven of Wands. Boy, reversals. Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, okay. So you didn't want to change. You didn't want to change your mindset. You didn't want to change your beliefs, your values, your morals. I don't know what you didn't want to change. You didn't want to change something in regards to something, right? You wanted things to look the same, and you didn't want to put the work in behind it to change, because you felt like it was unknown to you. You've never were pushed to change something. You never were approached to have to do something different outside of the norm, right? And it made you uncomfortable. So you rejected it because of an uncomfortable feeling, but yet you were granted other opportunities in other places that you were insightful about that could bring you happiness without you having to do this change. Okay, so what else does this person want to fight about? Because they didn't want to change. Decision number one, you didn't want to change. The Knight of Pentacles. You were chasing after money. You were so adamant and focused on chasing after stability, abundance, success, career, everything like that, that you committed the Knight of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. You committed to yourself that this is what you wanted, this is what you were going to get. At the King of Cups, you were very passionate about it. And the Page of Wands, you had this childlike innocence within you, or you just maybe childlike mentality that this is where you kind of want it. But Knight of Swords, you were willing to lie, cheat, and steal in order to get the success that you wanted. Mm. And now, Three of Wands in reverse. It's like there's no insight, there's no clarity on anything um, successful happening for you. And it's almost like you staying in a certain position to where it's not helping you see any change or growth in your current situation. Maybe you could have, it was like a false sense of an illusion of an investment that you engaged in that really panned out to be a whole lie. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune turned for you. Your fate, your destiny. Let's call this fate and destiny. Your fate and your destiny change by doing this. Why, Spirit? Why, Spirit? Why did the destiny and the fate change when this person decided to move? Oh, ring. So this was like so you got the Eight of Wands upright. This is like act now, think later, right? Um this is believing the hype. This could have been, you could have been like, you could have had a lot of people's attention. You had a lot of communication going on, especially in investments and what you wanted to do to whatever you wanted your life to look like. You had heavy communication. Um, I'm seeing that you were unsure about this communication because everything sounded good to you all at one time. Um, at this time, that moment, the the opportunities they were presenting themselves, throwing themselves at you, basically. So what I'm seeing is throwing themselves at you. Um, you were wanted, basically. So you had this energy of feeling good about yourself and you just wanted to be successful, but you were willing to step over people, places, and things to get it. Mm. Strength to the Knight of Swords. Oh my God. Look at this. People put you on a pedestal. Your head got so big that you thought you were just it. You thought you had the world conquered in your hands. You were happy. You celebrated. Blah, 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 blah. But people were putting you on a pedestal, high regard, that it didn't matter who you hurt, what you did, what you walked over, as long as you were successful and you got everything that you wanted. You were willing to hurt people, places, and things in regards to your success. Mm, Let's call a spade a spade. This is not called a spade of heart. When it, you know what I'm saying? When you're, it's signifying that, oh, I'm a spade, when you're really a club. Yeah. mm. Now, Knight of Wands in like sideways. Now you're indecisive about what to do next. Why, Spirit? Why is this person indecisive and want to fight? Why is this person still wanting to fight and very indecisive? Mm. Because all that attention and all that time of putting you on a pedestal was only to blind you and confuse you. It was to keep you connected to certain people, places, and things. So again, when I said you are, when the other day, when I said you were being used financially, mentally, emotionally, whatever that looks like for you, that was people intentionally doing this to you. That's why you want to fight them. Now, what about the person that he was competing with, Spirit? Okay. The person you were competing with, you felt like they didn't deserve you. They didn't deserve your time, your energy. They didn't deserve you to, get to know as a friend. They didn't deserve any of your love, your attention, because other people put you on a pedestal. And so you thought you were better than the person that really did believe in you. So you breadcrumb the person you wanted to compete with to make that person feel inadequate because you were put on a pedestal. There you go. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. I know somebody about. What? Mm, that was the wrong move, wasn't it? Because the person you competed with, um, feminine energy, was in her Nine of Pentacles energy, boo boo. She was stable. She or he was stable before he or she met you, and he or she is still stable when you're not even a part of the world. Not even caring about building anything else with you, and it's building something with other people, creating a foundation, being stable, successful, however that may look. Okay. And that's why you want to fight the other person, because you're not put on a pedestal anymore. You're going through obstacles and challenges, and the person you wanted to compete with, that's why you feel like you lost. Oh, okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Why this person feels so mad, want to fight? Why does this person feel so mad and angry for the choices that this person has made? Mm. Because you don't know how to invest in people. You're a cheater. You're a liar. You break people's hearts. You're not emotionally intelligent. You don't know how to work with people to build on something to create a foundation. Instead of building with somebody, you want to take from somebody. Okay. You don't care about love. You don't. You yearn for love, but you telling me you don't care about it. It doesn't affect you if you don't have love. But yet you yearn for it. You long for it. You miss it. Do you okay, Spirit, how about that? Spirit, show me, does this person this person competed with, how does he feel about this person now, knowing that he or she is going through hardships right now? Show me, Spirit. Oh wow. Dang. Oh wow. I got the King of Wands in reverse. I got the Chariot, and I got the Moon. Okay. So you are moving forward. You are still investing in things that still mirror you. And what it looks like to me is mhm, uh we got the moon in reverse. Um mm, 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 mm. King of Wands. Wands signifies vitality, creativity, and sexuality. So with the King of Wands to the Chariot to the Moon in reverse. Spirit, what is this? It's no secret. You want to move forward as a trick? As a player? As a trick? Wait. What? You want to. What? You want to. Spirit. Show me. What? Hold on, Spirit. This ain't right. This person can't be in their right mind and think like this. Come on, let me see, Spirit. Show me. Show me the truth. mm. The Empress to the Two of Cups. Oh, okay. You feel like you can't move forward because you were um investing in things that did not serve you. Um, and you did not choose an Empress. Mm. The Two of Cups in reverse to the Empress and to the World. You feel like a cycle closed out with you and an Empress, and you'd rather just be a player and single. You'd rather just be single and be a player because um, a cycle ended with you and an Empress. Your secrets were exposed to the Empress. What is the? Show me the moon. Spirit, show me the moon to the Empress. Show me the moon to the Empress. The moon to the Empress is what? Damn. Ding. Oh, I'm sorry for cussing. The moon to the Empress is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You just don't care anymore because the person you were destined to be with, you feel like you sacrificed, you competed with an Empress that was supposed to be your person, and you lost because the cycle ended and you lost the Ten of Pentacles. So you'd rather just be in a King of Wands and just being out here doing what you want to do. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. You're not heartbroken over it. It's like you're okay. You're okay moving on. And the Hermit, you don't want to be responsible or accountable. This is the part where you would tell me it was the Empress' fault for why things didn't work out with you two. uh, the Eight of Pentacles, because you worked so hard and because you work so hard at being a player, being a liar, a cheater, being a manipulator, and putting 10 swords in somebody's back that it was the Empress' fault. So, you being a player and cheater, and you working hard at your okay, so what your decisions were, they were all your decisions, and it was the Empress fault for feeling betrayed and closing up the cycle, because you were only making choices for yourself, and that is walk over people, places, and things to selfishly gain what you want. So it was the Empress' fault for being in her feelings and feeling betrayed by you because you were a player. And that consciously you made the decisions of, again, from my other tarot deck, not being a friend, but wanting to compete, stab, hurt somebody for your success. That it was an Empress the whole time, and working with this Empress was going to bring you the Ten of Pentacles, but because you want to be a player, manipulate, lie, cheat, and steal, it was the Empress' fault for closing out the cycle with you. Okay. Um, are we a little bit delusional? Are we like really out of pocket here? We're really out of pocket. You're really out of pocket. So judgment to the Five of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups. So a judgment call has been made. You could have called judgment on an Empress for something that you did. So judgment went into the Empress' favor because the Empress is in the Nine of Pentacles. Still single, sexy, and successful. Grounded, mature, emotionally intelligent. You would say a leader, somebody that's admired, looked up to. Judgment is that you will have to work hard and try to gain the clarity and truth you need to get out of your situation. But the Nine of Cups is that you are losing everything. It seems like every time you get something, you lose it. Mm. And you have a Queen of Wands in your energy too as well. And this is somebody that will lie to you, manipulate you, somebody that has no dreams, aspirations for themselves. So, and you are with the Queen of Wands, who really, codependency issue, could have self-esteem issues as well. Really competitive, comparing themselves to other people, because again, you chose to work with people that, again, mirrored your same energy, and which led you to the middle of the desert, basically. Um, where do we get the part that we are born on this? What card flew out? Oh, look, the devil. Mm-mm-mm. So the Queen of Wands is also has an the devil mindset, meaning the Queen of Wands does have these ideas within her head because it's a Queen of Wands. Could be masculine, feminine energy. I don't know. But this is somebody that has these creative ideas, these thoughts or these actions, that really in the moment sound good. Um, but if you really take a look at these ideas, do they really make sense? They really don't. You could also see this person as somebody that's not matured, that's really childish mentality, um, it, argumentative. I mean, the devil upright could mean so many things, right? Because you can be creative, you can be like have this sense of, um, but it's all from a lack mindset as well. So you're dealing with somebody, you're connected to somebody that is also in a lack mindset, a lack mentality, where like they're just like um gratitude is out the window, not really grateful for everything you do have, but always wanting more. Okay, spirit. Why are we reading about these? Oh, okay. That's why you want to fight? Oh. Mm-mm-mm. No, you want to fight because somebody's telling you the truth. Queen of Swords. Is it this Empress telling you the truth about yourself? Hmm? And that you wasted a lot of time and you're growing old really fast. You wasted a lot of time. You're a time waster or you need help with time management. The Sun in reverse. That you live in a world of darkness and toxicity and negativity that's in your energy. It flows like water in your energy. And of course, water is emotional. So water is emotion, cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Everything is toxic. It's negativity. It's like no growth, no level up, no abundance, no success, no vitality, no nothing. It's like you could grow a whole garden and you know you're going to have weeds in it, right? But it's you telling me that you're going to let the weeds eat up the flowers because the weeds will overcome the flowers. Yeah, okay. Okay. Weeds overcome the flowers, the beauty of it. Weeds overcome fruits and vegetables. So, how would you ever grow anything to eat if you invest in weeds? uh, are you understanding the reality of what logic really looks like right now? Or are we still playing with our food? Basically, you're still playing with the food. I think it's molded by now. It's molded. And now the Ten of Wands in reverse. Mm. The Ten of Wands in reverse is you having the desires of letting your burdens go. No, this Ten of Wands in reverse is carrying burdens. So you're carrying burdens. Um, Whether past or present, you're carrying a lot of weight on your back. Things feel like kind of like you're boxed in. Like you boxed yourself in. The Empress. You kept yourself away from an Empress. You let go of an Empress. And it's weighing heavily on you. It's weighing heavily on your heart and your mind. Okay. Empress came out twice in this sucker. Quit playing with me. Empress ain't playing with you. Oh my god. Mm. And it's Four of Wands in reverse. It's making you feel real uneasy. It's making you feel like if you can look back at the past and change the situation, it's like on one side of you, it's like I like this person really cool. I wish I could have been a better friend, a better lover, a better family member, whatever it looks like for you. And then on the coin of things, it makes you resentful and angry at this person because this person is in a better place than what you are. Um, and there's it's like it's nothing you can do about it. All right, let me close this out, Spirit. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Spirit, anything else you'd like to let me know? Anything else you'd like to let me know, Spirit? Oh, okay. Let's go back into the LGBTQ cards, and then we'll finish this out. Okay. So the Guide of Swords is, oh my God, manipulation at its finest. Youth of Cups, to come back and emotionally manipulate someone. What else, Spirit? You want to come back and emotionally manipulate somebody. Mm-hmm. Four of Pentacles, you want to look. Four of Pentacles to the Priest. You need some sort of help, feedback, or advice, suggestions about how to get back on your feet again. The God of Cups, you're coming in like very youthful, very childlike, very loving, very giving. The only problem is the Two of Wands, because you have a lack sense of direction, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is because it's almost like you're starting from ground zero. Like you have to start over. You have to rebuild something over. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe. Thank you for choosing my channel. Check me out at truthheals1111 at gmail.com if you'd like to send me a message. I send love and light to you. I am very grateful for each and every one of you that have tuned in into this reading. I'm glad to be able to bring some sort of clarity and insight if you found it. Um, if not, please check out my next readings. I'm not going to do them tonight because I'm already tired. I've done like 4 already. No, I did 5 already on other channels. But I do have the Voodoo Hoodoo deck I am going to pull out tomorrow. I'm also doing the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. We're going to tap in on your innermost desires and see what the heart truly wants. And then also I have the Tarot of Dreams. So, baby, we always have to stay 10 steps ahead in life. Whether it's the enemy or it's me against myself, I have to be able to be tapped in, and I have to read these books to know what staying 10 steps ahead looks like for you. I will do some more reading in the morning, and then I will tap in energetically on this channel. I can't promise you the time, but I will show up just for you. With love and light and many blessings to come for you and your family, I send to you. And you guys have a beautiful night, or if you catch this reading in the morning, you guys have a beautiful morning.